Hello, and welcome to another astounding episode of Music Go Round. And today we're doing the Beatles, and everyone loves the Beatles. And it's A Hard Day's Night, originally released 10th of July 1964, recorded 29th of January to 2nd of June 1964, weighing in at 30 minutes 10 seconds, produced by George Martin. And of course, this is their third studio album, but it's unique in that it's half soundtrack and half not soundtrack, because it's the sound. Half the album is the soundtrack to the movie of the same name, which you all know. You all know the the movie. If you must have seen the movie. No, it's just me then. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, there is a movie by Richard Lester, the director, by Richard Lester, starring the Beatles and Wilfrid Bramble before he was in Steptoe and Son. Phil Collins is in there in the crowd scene, apparently. Can you believe it? I think he was cut though, wasn't he? Cut? But yeah, I mean, I know the film. I like the film. I think the film's great. It's got Victor Spinnetti in it, so it's got to be good. Derek Geiler. Yeah, no. Lionel Blair as well. Tony Blair's father. That's a joke. So yeah, half of the album is soundtrack to the movie. Don't listen to the record. Go and watch the film instead, because the film is great. I really like the film. Really like the film. And this is why the problem I have with it is that it's only half an album, isn't it? It's only half an album, because you only got tracks from the movie covering literally 16 minutes 23 of the first side. Starts off with the amazing guitar chord that starts everything. Clang, you know what I'm saying. Clang, a chord that has baffled musicologists and record producers over the years. Clang, is it an open G? Who knows what it is? Is it some mysterious chord that they 12 string, I think, isn't it? Is it electric 12s? Yeah, I reckon it's electric 12. I like to imagine it was electric 12. Clang. Yeah. Clang. Just that's all you need to know. Is that amazing chord. Clang. And of course it's also the title of the movie, and it's just everything. It's a great track. It is a really, again, it plays with like a malaprop, Hard Day's Night, it twists, subverts a phrase into something else. What is the phrase? Yeah. But that's what makes it memorable. They create something new, and great song. It's totally well worth it. I should have known better, and again, another good one. If I Fell. Again, they have a couple of songs like this. This one and I Love Her have a kind of stripped back Spanish kind of feel. It probably isn't. It's just how I'm seeing it. But good one. I'm Happy Just to Dance With You. Again, this goes back to like the old 50s rock and roll songs about dancing and seeing a girl that you like, and that's what you write about. Tell Me Why is probably the one song on this side that kind of just goes over my head, and it ends with the Stonking Can't Buy Me Love, which is just amazing. So yeah, I mean, that whole first side, bar one track, is, I think, really strong. And then that's the problem with the record, is then you turn it over and the songs on the B-side are just kind of mediocre in comparison. All the strong stuff is on the first side, and I think, again, if they'd have played with the running order and mixed them up a bit, you'd have a stronger album. But you have this kind of lopsided record. But that's the nature of the record, because it's a soundtrack album, and it's not You know, you kind of got to. They've got to have the. I think it would have been better if they'd have mixed. Got the track listing a bit differently rather than it being lopsided, geared towards soundtrack one side and non-soundtrack the other side, and that's why it fails as a record. So I'm not that impressed with it. I mean, I'm impressed with the first, but the second side. Some of those songs come out as almost like filler. I don't want to say it, but that's how I'm feeling, because I didn't have enough. Then it makes you wonder: was there only 7 tracks? In the film, it makes you want to go back to the film and check what tracks are actually on the movie. But I'm sure there were more songs in the movie. Probably not. But again, it's the Beatles, so I'm going to give this 5 a Hard Day's Nights out of 5. 5 Hard Day's Nights out of 5 because it's the Beatles. What can you say? I can't vote it down. I'm not that impressed with it. I wouldn't listen to it, but it's the Beatles, so it's got to be good. I think we can all agree. And we love the Beatles. Who doesn't love the Beatles? We do. We love the Beatles. So yeah, it's a bit of an oddity. I think this is one of their weaker albums in terms of it being an album. And I think it could have been executed slightly better if they hadn't become obsessed with putting all the film stuff on one side. I think I've repeated myself enough. Thank you for watching. My name's been Darren Rock. I've been talking about the Beatles and A Hard Day's Night, a kind of a semi soundtrack album, half a soundtrack album. And thanks for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and you know what that is. It's ta-da!